Hi, everyone. Reverend Dr. Katie here. I hope you're doing well. This is a very quick message for you all. I'm returned from camp. Had a good week with 33 kids and very happy to be back in the land of internet and soft beds and just being able to interact with all of you. I've missed kind of coming live and seeing what everyone's doing. This is a really, really quick message about the power of presence and the power of being so solid in your own intuition, in your own gifts, in your own walk, in your own journey, that you have this incredible power of presence. And when you have that, nothing will bug you. Like, things may bug you, but nothing will like perturb you, will sort of crack this exterior. And I get a lot of questions all the time about how do I talk to my family? How do I tell my neighbors? How do I talk to X, Y, or Z? You fill in the blank about where I stand spiritually, about my metaphysical beliefs, about chakras, about what I do with stones. So I have all these stones surrounding me today because I'm about to do another important project sitting here at the computer. How do I talk to people about all that? And there's lots of things that I can give you to say. There's lots of things that you can know, that you can explain to willing people. But if they're not willing to hear you, it's actually not the words that you say, but the power of your self-assured presence that will speak much more loudly than anything you can say. So when you are calm in the face of everything coming at you and you are truly integrated in everything that you experience and believe, it really won't matter what anyone else has to say. Then you can say, hey, thank you for your opinion. This is my opinion. Let's be friends or not, whatever, move on. And you will have that sort of self-assuredness that all of that is totally in your power and in your walk with God. And that's my desire for everyone here. So I know many of you would like me to give you a formula where you could, if someone says this, you can say this. If someone says this, you can say this. But we all know that real life does not work according to formulas. If you can tap into your own inner power, into your own bedrock of surety and of constantly learning, then none of that will even matter. And so I want to give that to you as actually a foundational piece that when you become integrated in all sorts of ways, that none of that will even matter. Okay, so how do you do that? You've all heard me say this before. You have to tap into your intuition and let that be your guiding star. That has to be your compass from the very beginning. Then you build on that and you learn about vibrations. You discover all the powers of crystals and of chakras and of past lives or anything, any of that. All of that is an open book for you, but you're not going to feel comfortable discovering any of that until you have learned, how to tune in very deeply to yourself, how to root down into your own spiritual walk so that it is yours and no one else's. From that foundation is when you learn and you grow outward. And then you can have this power of presence where people, their wonderings about what you're doing won't matter. They can wonder all day long. And eventually they come to see your power of presence, that you are unbothered by all of this. You have really clear boundaries. And then their curiosity may spark and you may be able to speak to them about it. You have to do your inner work first. You can't bring people on board with what you're doing ahead of time and then try to talk them into it. And that's actually not your responsibility. That's actually not your business. Their walk is not your business. And that's really, really hard for those of us who are really empathic to get used to, because we think that their concerns about our lives are our business. And it's actually the other way around. They're actually none of our business. Isn't that crazy? But it's absolutely true. So learning how to stand in your own power and your own truth is so critical. And actually, that's what I believe metaphysics can help you do. That's what I am here for. When we don't do that, then we might live a life that's constantly feels chaotic. We constantly feel in flux. We constantly feel like someone else's opinions about us are actually our business when they're not, and we're going to try to satisfy them. That is no way to live. You can be in that yo-yo relationship for months, years, decades. I don't want you to be. It is no way to live. And the consequences of not kind of standing in your own power are always pleasing everyone else except yourself. When you do stand in your own power, you are pleasing yourself because you are sure about your relationship with the divine. You're sure about your relationship with God. And it's the two of you who are doing that. then you start to bring people on board kind of slowly, and you begin to show them the truth of what you are living for yourself. If that is speaking to you, please reach out to me. Private message me, send me an email so that we can see about getting that started for you. You're the only one who can do it for yourself. Absolutely no one else can. That is my sincere desire, my wish, my hope, my deep longing for all of you, that we can all do this together. When we do it together, we absolutely change the world. So thank you. I'm gonna click like on a few of your comments. I don't say them out loud because this does go on YouTube. So awesome. I'm so glad that this was a message that some of you needed to hear. That's amazing. Yay. You'll be able to watch it on replay. I'll be here to answer any questions, so just type them into the comment box, or you can private message me. Have a wonderful day.